Okay, this is Mel and Monty Palmer in Mesa, Arizona. We're going to do a bud graft. Bud graft is different than a cleft graft. This way you just cut the bud off of a branch and you do a bud graft onto the tree. So we're going to show cutting this bud graft off of this wampee tree. So you just cut very thin and be real careful. And then we're going to put another little down cut in there so it has a way to lock in. So you put that down cut in there like that, and you take the bud off. Okay. That's the one thing you have to be careful of, dropping the buds. Well, then we're going to cut the same type of shape into the lemon tree here, and then we're going to have that little lock in there to where we can put this in there and lock it onto the tree. So this is where we did a cleft graft earlier, where you cut a V into the branch. But now we're just going to cut a little. Take this.
I'm going to trim a little bit off the top. There it is, right there. I'm going to try to cut right in here a size that will match it properly, and then cut another little groove down in like that.
And we're going to stick that little wedge in there. It has a bud on it. And kind of match up those cambium layers there really good. Try to make it the same size and have it cut down there where it can lock in. Okay, you can see how it's cut along there, and it has a lot of cambium layer exposed there. And you just put that bud graft in there. And then we're going to wrap that tight with some parafilm.
With that little notch at the bottom, it holds it in a lot better and makes it much easier to work with.
Okay, so we'll just wrap that parafilm around. Sometimes it's a little hard because it's tight in these areas. But the bud can be covered with the parafilm because the parafilm allows it to breathe, but just keeps the moisture out and keeps the moisture in to make it tight, so that it can grow into this lemon tree. And then we use special bands to wrap around that to hold it on there tight, because you want to make sure that it doesn't come loose and have an air gap in there, because if it has any air gap in there, it's not going to heal properly, and then the bud graft wouldn't take properly.
So you kind of use your other finger to hold it as you're wrapping it around, or it'll come loose and spin out on you. So being able to see the bud right underneath.
You don't want to put the bands over the bud, you just want to put them around the bud, so the bud has an area where it can grow out. And then we'll tie off the band to make sure it stays tight on there. And so there we have a bud graft of a wampee. And wampee is a citrus variety from China. And you can graft it to a citrus tree. And wampee can basically grow anywhere that a citrus tree can grow. So Arizona is a great place to do grafting of wampee, or to grow a full wampee tree. There's a couple different types of wampee. This is a yellow wampee we're grafting to this tree here. And yellow wampee is tastes a little bit like an orange or tangerine. And Monty had 5 of them on his tree that we got to eat this last year. And we actually grew a tree from the seeds. But now we're grafting several different grafts onto this lemon tree of the wampee, so we can have more wampee growing in this area.
So one interesting thing is that wampee's from China, but also southern China is near the epicenter of citrus origin also. So that's kind of why they're probably related, is they're from the same area.
Yeah. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you put them in the comments. If you like this video, if you could give us a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And we'd appreciate if you can subscribe to our channel And so you can see other videos. We have a lot of different videos on tropical trees that we grow. So thank you for watching and have a great day.